Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have blue crab. Now, I posted a video like probably five, six videos back of me cooking blue crab, but I never posted me eating because it was like a family thing. I didn't feel like recording that because it was kind of personal. So today I have you guys a blue crab video, and I'm very excited about this video because they are all male, and I think from what I was told and what I know, males have more meat and stuff like that. So yeah, let's stop rambling, let's go and get into it. I have pineapple juice, pineapple vodka in here. My lips are already on fire because of the cayenne pepper. This is Old Bay and butter. And then this is, what is this? Paprika, garlic, cayenne pepper, lemon pepper, just like a little seasoning mix because I done ran out of Dippin' Dash butter sauce. Because of this, I done ran out of butter, but whatever. Okay, cool. I just kind of want to go ahead and get into the video because I'm hungry. And I was very excited about this. Ooh. And then I have like this little, I forgot what this is called, but it's just basically to help me, like, just in case I can't open the crab up. But how are you guys doing? It's so much going on right now in the world. Because I ain't trying to break a nail. I'm not trying to break a nail, but I hope I can break this with my teeth now that I think about it. If not, I need to get my scissors. Oh. Okay. I can do it. Oh, excuse me. I don't need scissors. Okay, cool. Cool. Get all the gills out. But it's just a lot going on right now in our world. Oh, that hurt. And I want to say I am very angry with what is going on right now. Now I send my prayers to George Floyd's family, just anybody in general, because like the protests and stuff like that, oh excuse me, like what the world is seeing right now, it's scary. It's like this is like what it's come to in this point in time. And it's been like a lot of issues with, you know, cops targeting, you know, black people, black men, black women, black children. And it's like it has to come to an end. You know, you have people out here who they refer to as Karen, who you know call, oops, that fell out of my mouth, that was so nasty, who call the cops, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, the first thing they say is, well, this African American is threatening me. And it's like, you're not blind to like what African Americans are going through. So why even, if you know you're in the wrong, why even put a person, a black person, an African American person, or a person basically that you don't refer to as white, why put that person in a position where, you know what I'm saying, you know that you're so privileged that because of your skin color, you're not questioned as much as these people, or not even just as questioned as much as these people. It's more so of you're not targeted. And I don't care what nobody say. I felt threatened. This is not, if a person didn't wave a weapon in your face and you did something wrong, and the first thing you're quick to bring up is they're African American, you know what you're doing. First of all, you know you're wrong. You know what you're doing. Calling 911 and then reporting that the person that's not in the wrong is African American, you're in the wrong. Simple as that. And it's not even just like Karens. It's like, what do they call them? Tots, or whatever the male version of Karens are. Y'all know what y'all do. It's a lot of seasoning in this. And I kind of want to let you know, when this video is posted, it's probably gonna be posted after my my recent video, which is my taco video. Apparently my teeth are not strong enough. Okay, there we go. because I already pre-recorded like my taco video and stuff like that. And I'm recording this video as of June 1st. So it needed to go out because it's so much going on in the world, and I can only speak on what I see because I've done my research. You know what I'm saying? I've done my research and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's like I don't know what to say because it's oops. It's so much going on. Alright. It went from us protesting about George Floyd to not even just him, people that have lost their lives like before him, to racism, police brutality, and all that, to now it's, you know, you have people who's going out here who's not supportive, and because of what's going on, they're using that to, you know, destroy property, steal, just all that. And African Americans, black people, are being blamed for it. And it's like, what the heck? It's like now to this point, because it's been going on for like what? A week? The protesting has been going on for a week. I've seen videos of police, sheriffs, whoever, standing down you know, getting on their knees saying that they support us. And whatever city that they're in, people who live there are saying, oh, well, you know what, 30 minutes or an hour after this was recorded or this picture was taken, they threw tear gas at us, they tased us, they maced us. And it's like, what the heck? Like, oops, that fell in there. With a big onion. I feel like it's gonna be a long video, but I'm not gonna try to make it a long video. My whole thing is, as black people, African American, people of color, it doesn't matter if, basically people who are of Caucasian and white, or have whatever you want to call it, have a tan, whatever it is. I feel like at this point we should be sticking together, and at the same time, you have people who will say that they're with you, supporting you and all that, but then also have a hidden agenda. And so when the news is reporting of protesters doing this and that, people are angry because it's like there are people out here who are taking a serious matter and destroying the image that we're trying to create. We're trying to peacefully protest, but because they want to be destructive and manipulative and all that, it's not giving us a good image. And that's completely understandable. I'm angry about that. I've had people unfollow me off my Instagram because of the stuff that I posted and stuff. And it's just like, for what? You're angry because I'm talking about what's going on in the country right now, the world right now. Like, newsflash, and this has been a big thing on my mind. I ain't really heard much about coronavirus since the whole not the whole, but basically since the protesting for George Floyd. Another thing, and this is very serious. It's annoying when people, I gotta take a sip for this one. I ain't even got that far into my meal. It's very upsetting when African Americans are targeted and things happen in our community. Our people are affected by it. And we simply say, Black Lives Matter. When people take offense to it and say, well, all lives matter, well, my thing is, If all lives matter, all lives matter. Why is it when a black man or a black woman or a black child is killed and they are innocent, why aren't you standing up for that? When it's proven that they are innocent, there has been plenty of times that the cops have sat there and said, well, they felt like the person had a weapon. This is when basically they are not in the wrong. Why aren't you speaking up about that? Why aren't you speaking up about that? Why aren't you saying anything? Because if you feel like all lives matter, an innocent person being killed by police, or an innocent person being killed just in general, that should bother you. But most importantly, when it comes to police, because trust me, we all know that all cops are not bad cops, but there are cops out there who are racist. There are cops out there who are they feel like they have some type of power that they can use. And it's like, at the end of the day, behind that badge and that gun, you just a regular person, boo. You're just a regular person. You feel like, because if you take an innocent person's life and you use the excuse of, well, they were reaching for this, or they were resisting, or whatever it is, that's okay to take their life. So it's okay for you to, in that moment, fear for your life for a couple seconds. Don't know what's going on and take a person's life and have no consequences. Have no consequences. Mind you, you're supposed to be the person that protects us, right? You don't know if the person has a gun or not, but because you feel like it, you take their life. It's okay for you to do that and have no consequences. You feel like you shouldn't serve time or anything like that. But we're not supposed to fear for our lives. So basically, the same fear that you have, if we was to do the same thing, why are we being punished? Why is it okay for you to not do the time? Because the same way I sit there and say, if you do the crime, you do the time. But sweetie, at the end of the day, what's the difference between me and you taking a person's life? If I was in the same situation as you, I'm not a cop, okay? Oops, my bad. I'm not a cop. Alright? But I'm supposed to protect myself, right? Okay. You're supposed to protect us, okay? It's okay for you, because of the law, it's okay for you to take a person's life because you feared for your life, or you thought that they had a gun, or this and that. But if I take a person's life, it's a crime. What's the difference? You're a human being just like I'm a human being, right? Okay. Alright. Just because you work for the law enforcement doesn't mean anything. If at the end of the day, it's if you do the crime, you do the time, guess what's with it? If it is proven that that person does not have a weapon on them, regardless of, if they were resistant or anything like that, because you have people out here, you have people out here who fight back with the cops. You have people who, they feel like, not even feel like, most of the time they're innocent. So of course, if you're being aggressive towards me for no reason, I can sit there, and you have some cops who are, they try to be very intimidating and stuff like that. But if you're showing me aggressiveness, I'm giving you the most respect and this and that, and you're treating me like shit, start manhandling me or anything like that, that's an inner problem with you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't never met you before this encounter. So for you to take your anger out on me, which I feel like in most cases when it comes to police brutality, it has something to do with something that cop is dealing with. And that's bad to say. Like, if I lose followers or whatever like that, okay, that's just how I feel. Because most of the people that have been killed in the hands of a cop, but who have been killed in the hands of the cop have been proven that they don't have a weapon on them. Or it's basically somebody losing their life in the hands of somebody else because the person feared this, and that. And then when it's proven that the person doesn't have anything, it's like, what the heck? I can promise you can go into Walmart right now. You can walk into the soup section, and I'm really supposed to be eating my food right now, but this topic right here, it really, really bothers me with certain people. It's like they don't understand why not even some of us, a lot of us are angry, because it's like right now, I can walk into Walmart, you can walk into Walmart, whoever can walk into Walmart, and it could be the last tomato soup on the shelf. I'm reaching for it, you reaching for it. Neither one of us are cops or anything like that. But the point is, you're mad because I took it. You start calling me my name, or basically our argument starts. Because we're both being aggressive. Is that okay for either one of us to take each other's lives? No. If I didn't pull out a weapon on you, say for instance, I'm reaching, to my side. You don't see no gun or nothing like that, but I'm reaching to my side. It could be my phone. It could be my purse, whatever it is. If a person or you were to shoot me, I'm pretty sure you would go to jail for that. You would go to jail for that. It doesn't matter if it's... Actually, I can't even say it doesn't matter if you're black or white, because in most cases, I've seen where black police officers have, accidentally killed somebody or just killed somebody, and like they get the maximum sentence. But a white cop killing somebody, it's a problem. And it's just kind of like, because you got that badge, and you got that gun, and you got the law behind you, and you're supposed to protect us. It's supposed to be okay with whatever you do. No. And at this point right now, y'all don't like the fact that we are fed up. And to the people that are supporting Black Lives Matter, y'all are upset because they too see the problem, and they are upset with the problem, and they feel some type of way. And it's just like, I don't know. And then like the whole looting and, vandalizing and stuff like that. I've been trying to understand that. Because from what I'm seeing, African American people are basically, or not even, black people are getting blamed for it, basically. We're being called thugs and stuff like that. And is for what? But when people wanted to, wanted to come out their house because of coronavirus, is, They're being peaceful. They're fine people. They're good people. These people had AKs and ARs or whatever guns you want to call them, because they didn't want to sit in the house. Because they didn't want to sit in the house. And then, oops, you have, this irks my nerves right here. I have celebrities, influencers, who ain't said much but have a big platform to say something. And it's like, when George Floyd was first killed, not first killed, but when he was killed, basically, you guys weren't saying anything. Y'all were still posting your stuff. You weren't showing that you were affected by what happened. But because now you see that it's a big outrage, people are setting things on fire, they're protesting in different cities, and then people are actually looking for certain people to say stuff. Now it's, oh well, now I want to speak on it. And it's like, why speak on it now? You weren't showing that you cared when it first happened. Like now, you have police officers. Like I said, you have police officers who are like kneeling and stuff like that. But then we're being told, like, not even a half hour after y'all take the picture with us like that, boom, y'all macing people, shooting off tear gas and all. It's like, in this moment, you don't know who to believe, who has the right intentions and stuff like that. And I've said it. To many people. Oh, I cut myself. I didn't even know I cut myself. I said to many people, 2020 is not gonna be the same. Like, we can't come back from this. Because I have a video. It wasn't even that long. I promise you guys, it was not that long. It was a 5 guys video. I'm gonna still post it. But, and this is just me warning you. But, in the video, I brought up how we haven't heard that much about, coronavirus since all this stuff has been happening. And it was like, first it was coronavirus, excuse me, and then it was what's the thing called? Oh, what's that thing called? The murder hornet wasp. And the thing about it was, after like they brought it up for like a week or so, you hear nothing else about it. All this protesting and stuff like that is going on. I don't hear nothing about coronavirus. Because if you guys remember, we can't be in large groups or nothing like that. It's Jesus. Everybody kept saying, ugh. They wasn't saying that. But 2020 was gonna be their year. Yep. It is most definitely their year. It ain't, we're gonna get PTSD. This year gonna give us PTSD. I don't want to say to anybody that has lost a family member, any, God rest their soul. I'm sending prayers out to you guys. I really am. Because all this is too much. Because it's like, when I say I wanted to like give you guys content, but at the same time I want to like talk about this with you guys. I can't even just like, I can't even focus on my food. Because this is a serious issue at hand. And because I already recorded videos ahead of time, it's like, do I even put out those videos? Because in those videos, at the time, I'm not talking about the topic that's going on. The only video, like I was talking about anything that was going on was with the hornets and stuff like that. You guys. I feel like I'm gonna start crying in a minute. It's so much I want to say right now. It's so much I want to say right now, and I don't know how to put it into words, because it comes to a point right now where and this is like me speaking like from my heart. I've been speaking from my heart since the beginning of this video. But right now, it's come to a point because I've had incidents where I've almost lost a family member to incidents of someone calling the cops on them. And, you know, I've had incidents where, you know, I've been with people and because of a person or the police being aggressive and stuff like that, it's just, I don't know. At this point, I think we are all tired of losing our loved ones, our brothers, our sisters, our kids, grandkids, just losing a human being. I've always said this to anybody. Excuse me. And people don't think like me. People do not think like me. The fact that you allow another person's presence to bother you to the point where you have to take their lives says a lot about you. I will never, ever allow another person's presence, regardless if I just met them, I had a moment with them, whatever it is, known them for years. I will never stoop that low to take another person's life for no reason. Now listen to what I just said. I said for no reason. If, you know what I'm saying, I'm in this situation, and I know a lot of people will sit there and say, well, the cops, how do you know that they weren't in the same situation? How can you prove that a person has a gun, or this is that? I've seen videos, I've heard stories of people being around when this stuff happens, but you have some cops out here who will take a person's life and then God, what was his name? His name was Sean, but I forgot his last name. He was on live. Okay, of course he was running from the cops. But he didn't have a shirt on. He had some basketball shorts on. He had 2 phones. One phone he was recording on Facebook Live. He was asking for people to come pick him up. And what I remember from that live, because I can't pull it up right now, but what I remember from that live was he, you know, they chased him. He got out of the car. He told somebody to come pick him up at so-and-so street. In the live, he was tased. He dropped down to the ground. A couple seconds after he dropped down to the ground from being tased, they started shooting him. And because the cops didn't know at the time that he was on Facebook Live, mind you, people are watching this. It was like, I want to say it was like 2,000 something people on there. I want to say it was that. But because they didn't know that people were watching, they're just over there joking, laughing, and stuff like that. And then you hear a cop say, well, I guess it's a closed casket for you, but not buddy, it was homie. He said, I guess it's a closed casket for you, homie, and laughed. And it was just like, to know that when these cops take people's lives and stuff like that, we don't know the conversations that you guys have. When stuff like when that was seen, that a cop said that about taking somebody's, and then they sat there and said on the live while like radio and then backup, like shots were fired at cops, this is that. He didn't have a gun. It was his second phone. But it's like, why is it okay for you guys to take a life based off fear and still get paid and praise and stuff like that? Why? I barely ate, and I was really excited about this blue crab. I really was. But it's stuff like this that makes me worried, not only just like for myself, because you know I still work a full-time job. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go to work, and I've had multiple times, thank God it wasn't like bad, but I've had multiple times that I've been pulled over by cops and they were questioning me about like where I was going and am I really going to work and stuff like that. And I have people around me that I love, and I don't, because especially with what's going on right now, I don't want anything happening to them, because I am a strong person. I'm a strong person because of my parents, because of my family, because of my friends, the people around me. I'm a strong person by myself, but because of their support and their backup, I'm a very strong person. But to lose somebody that is close to you, I don't, especially something that is just senseless and wasn't deserving. I'm not saying death is deserving, but just basically for no reason, and then to have it covered up and the person that did it not punished but let you do the same thing you're punished for it. I just can't deal with that at this point. I think I'm going to try to edit this video the best way I can, because some people will get it, some people probably won't get it. If you made it this far into the video, I'm so sorry. You're supposed to be watching me eat, but it's so much more important things right now going on in the world. And I feel like this video should be posted before any other video that I pre-recorded. I can post some videos 2, 3, 4, however long down the line where justice is served and we're not stressing out, because it's like we went from coronavirus to people losing their lives. Like it wasn't even just him. I think it was a girl named Breonna Taylor. It's so many other people, and at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody says. If it was your loved one, you can't tell anybody how to feel. If it hits close to home, you can't tell anybody how to feel, because you're emotionless or emotional, whatever the word is. I just okay. I hope you guys stay safe during this whole pandemic. What's going on? We have a stupid ass president. That's a whole nother fucking video. I can't even record right now because I feel like this video is already long enough. But yeah, I hope you guys are safe. I'm gonna keep you guys in my prayers. Please keep me and my family in your prayers. I'll keep you and your family in my prayers. Just everyone, just make sure that we're like protecting each other and stuff like that. Cause at this point right now, I feel like most of us feel like it would never come to where it is now, but setting cars on fire, setting buildings on fire, life is unpredictable, and 2020, I'm pretty sure none of us imagined it would be like this, but the only thing we can do is right now get justice and just try to make the best of this year. So hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. I'm hoping so. Bye, you guys.